Good morning. I am a little earlier today, just trying to set up. It's 8 minutes before the start of our practice, so if you're watching a recording, you can fast forward or just chill here. I'll explain what's going on. I'm at Central Park. There is a New York little triathlon, like a little relay going on that my friends are participating in. So we are in Central Park. This is the boathouse around 72nd Street, whatever. Um, so now they already did the run. Good morning, Mike. And the bike is happening now. And then everybody will come here to the pond to do the row. And basically during our meditation, I think this is what's going to start happening. I think it is starting already, like those boats going in. Those are people who have finished biking right now. So it may get a little bit crowded and crazy. I don't know. We'll see. So far, I am pretty much alone here on these beautiful rocks, but I bet it will fill up as people start to come up and the spectators and cheerleaders will just come in. Anyway, so let me try to settle this. The rocks surface is not very flat, so it's tough for me to put my little stand. So I'm going to hold the phone between my knees and hope that I don't shake too much. Anyways, I'm going to try to tag everybody. By the way, the day is gorgeous. It's about 70 degrees, which is about, I guess, 20 Celsius. It's just beautiful, my favorite kind of weather. As you can see, the leaves in the Central Park are not changing yet, but I'm going to be here for a couple of weeks, so I hope that the process will start soon. Good morning, Joey. You made it. Yes, Joey, it's absolutely gorgeous. I just love it, love it, love it, love it. This kind of weather is my favorite. And it's perfect too because apparently it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so it's so great that the relay is happening today and everybody can enjoy their time and this beautiful weather. Yeah, we'll see how loud and crowded it gets. As I mentioned at the beginning, now all the bikers are starting to come in for the row. You see the first people already probably finishing, but I bet that as we do our practice, the action, the real action is going to happen. Let's see how we deal with that. Good morning, Jean. All right, it is time for us to start, and today we will continue with the practice of patience. But we'll look at it from the point of view of embodiment. What does that even mean? Embodiment is what we do in our body when we experience a certain emotion. So today we will explore how we do patience versus impatience in your body. And maybe you'll discover something you haven't noticed before. And this visceral knowing of how you do patience versus impatience in your body helps you easier connect with your emotional states even. Take a necessary pause before this knee-jerk reaction and actually give yourself a moment to choose a skillful response to any situation you happen to be in. This particular exploration is based on the work of Rick Hanson, the author of The Buddha Brain and Just One Thing, both excellent books that I recommend reading. So he writes, it's fine to want things to happen in a proper and timely way. But what if you need to hang in there for several years in your current job before you can move on to a better one? Or you're stuck on hold listening to elevator music? Or you're trying to get a squirming toddler into a car seat? Now what? Patience means handling delay, difficulty, or discomfort without getting too aggravated. Circumstances are what they are, but patience protects you from their impact, like a shock absorber. In contrast, impatience interprets circumstances as hostile, as you being hindered or mistreated. So you feel frustrated, let down, annoyed, everything feels like personally the world is against you. And then a thought comes in, this must change. But by definition, you cannot fulfill that command because things are the way they are. And you cannot really change the uncontrollable no matter how much you try. It's always going to be a losing battle. So in that sense, impatience combines some toxic stress ingredients like unpleasant experiences, pressure, and lack of control. Impatience with others contains implicit criticism and irritation. And people want to get away from both of these, right? Just recall how you feel when somebody is impatient with you. Impatient is dissatisfaction. It is resistance to the way things are. Patience, on the other hand, senses this fundamental all rightness of any situation that we talked about yesterday. And this basic all rightness in this moment is a door to contentment. Impatience is angry, patience is peaceful. Impatience narrows down only onto what's wrong, while patience keeps you wide open to the big picture, to all the possibilities around that little wrong. Impatience cannot stand unpleasant things, and patience helps you tolerate physical and emotional discomfort. Impatience wants rewards now. Patience helps you tolerate delayed gratification, which fosters increased success and sense of worth. Patience may seem like a superficial virtue, maybe, but actually it embodies a deep insight into the nature of things. That everything is intertwining, things are messy, imperceptible, and usually things are not about you. Taking things personally is really quite unskillful. Patience also contains a wonderful teaching about desire. Wish for something, sure, but be at peace when you cannot have it. In other words, patience knows you cannot make the river flow any faster and lets you enjoy the pace, just the way it is. So let's dive into exploring of this embodiment of patience versus impatience. As always, take a comfortable position and take a few moments to connect to all the circumstances of your practice, internal and external. With each breath, dissolving the boundary between the inner and outer. Everything is interconnected. Everything is one. Let your breath be easy, uncontrolled. Invite effortlessness into your body, into your mind, into your heart. And now close your eyes and recall something you've been patient about lately. And as you do, scan your body and know how this quality feels, the quality of patience. Where do you feel it in the body? Is there any particular spot? Is it your belly, your legs, your throat, your smile? I don't know. As you do this, you can actually mentally or out loud repeat patience, 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 and just see how it all connects in your neural system. Stay with your direct experience. Do not try to fabricate any artificial sensations just because you think they should feel like patience. What do you feel really? And if it's challenging for you to recall or connect with your own patience, which could be the case, be patient with yourself, it's okay. Think of someone who is really patient in your views. How do you feel about them? What do you feel in your body when you think about that person and their flavor of patience that you like? Where do you feel it in your body? So if you cannot connect with your own patience, think of somebody else. I'll give you a few moments in silence, connecting with your direct experience, feeling patience, patience, patience in the body. Now open your eyes And let yourself move around a little bit. Even shake a little bit, letting go of this exploration completely. And when you're ready, close your eyes again. And now recall something you have been impatient about lately. And we're going to do the same exploration. Scan your body and notice how the quality of impatience feels in your body. Where do you feel it? Belly, heart, throat, legs, thumbs, I don't know. What specific sensations, not thoughts, sensations, are associated with impatience for you? Maybe it's some kind of tingling in your left knee. Maybe it's heat in your right ear. So really connect with what is happening when you recall being impatient. What is happening in your body? And if it helps, repeat the word impatient, impatient, impatient a few times. See if that lets you easier connect with your experience. Now think of someone who is really impatient in your opinion. How does it make you feel when you are in their presence, when you're around them? Where do you feel it in your body? What are the specific sensations, not thoughts, but specific physical sensations that you are experiencing in the body when you're in the presence of this impatient person? Connect with that. Now, once again, open your eyes, move around a little bit, maybe shake a little bit, just kind of shaking off this whole exploration experience. And we're going to do one more little thing, going from patience to impatience, back and forth a few times, and see if that's even possible and how it feels. So close your eyes again, take a few moments to just settle, connecting with your body, with your breath, and then see if you can directly connect with the embodiment of patience. Maybe say the word patient, patient, patient. See if you can connect with that, with those sensations you discovered in part one of our exploration. When you're ready, switch. Maybe saying the word impatient, 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 and see if you can quickly connect with the embodiment of impatience that you found, discovered in the part two. And then just go back and forth, patient, impatient, patient, impatient. Maybe not as quick, but kind of catching these physical sensations, the embodiment of patience and impatience, really capturing them quite readily. And see how that works. And it may not work at all because we're just starting this exploration. But if you practice it a little bit, it's actually pretty interesting. And then the embodiment will be kind of always at your fingertips. And whenever you want to connect with it, you'll be able to tap into that direct experience, and your whole system will respond to that, effectively making you more patient in any situation. So I'll give you a couple of minutes for that. Patient, impatient. As you go through your day today, I invite you to notice when you are patient and when you are being impatient, without judgment, just exploration, just observation, as always. And in each instance, take a moment to feel the sensations of your body, to feel into the embodiment of how you do patience versus how you do impatience in your body. This way, you'll be creating an embodiment database for your brain to draw on in life's challenging situations. And then you can really quickly tap into whatever embodiment you want to access the feeling of patience and effectively peace of mind, ease in your body, and all the goodness that comes with that. So I hope you enjoyed this exploration. Thank you so much for being here today. Let me show you around one more time. So this is the boathouse in Central Park where the little triathlon is happening. People are going, and all is well in our world. So have a beautiful day. I'll see you